Lead the debate on Federal University of Technology Act Amendment Bill 2022 SB 948. Mr. President, please permit me to proceed and lead the debate.
You may proceed.
Mr. President, distinguished colleagues, let me use this singular honor to express my sincere appreciation to the Senate and particularly the President for the permission to lead the debate on Federal Universities of Technology Act Amendment Bill 2022. The bill seeks to strengthen the Federal Universities of Technology in the provision of research services and specialized training in entrepreneurship and management technology. The bill was read the first time on Wednesday, 2nd March 2022. Background. The Federal Universities of Technology have been established by single legislation as far back as 1983. The legislation was consolidated as Cap F23, Laws of the Federation 2004. The objective for the establishment is to give effect to the nation's drive for much-needed self-reliance in science, engineering, and technology. They are specialized universities with the primary goal of production, technology, and application of knowledge and skills towards creating the physical hardware for production, exchange, distribution, and consumption. The development of Federal Universities of Technology was the work of an educational team of experts that was set up in 1978 by the Federal Government of Nigeria as a committee under the National Universities Commission. The committee recommended that there is need to establish Federal Universities of Technology for the following reasons. A, to train people for the modern science, scientific, and technical education. B, to meet the rate of growth in science student population. C, to produce the manpower skills that will lead the country into economic and social development. D, to establish universities in the north, west, and eastern parts of the country to balance the geographical spread of the institution. And E, to assure that the technical training is parallel with the pattern of technological training in the United States of America universities, and that the Federal Universities of Technology should have specialized link with the United States universities. Thus, in 1980, 1981, and 1983, the Federal Government of Nigeria established the Federal Universities of Technology at Owerri, Akure, and Minna to train the diverse personnel required for the economic, technological, educational, and social development of the country. The university's primary purposes were to produce graduates in science subjects and to serve as national institutions for technological research. The objectives of the Federal Universities of Technology in Nigeria include, but not limited to, the following. 1, to develop and offer academic and professional programs leading to the first degrees, postgraduate degrees, research and higher degrees, which emphasize planning, adaptive, technical, maintenance, developmental, and productive skills in the engineering, scientific, and agricultural disciplines. 2, to identify technological problems and needs of the society and to find solutions to them within the context of overall national development. 3, to provide and promote sound basic scientific training as a foundation for the development of technology and applied sciences in needs of national development. 4, to offer to the general population as a forum of public service the results of training and research, and to foster the practical application of these results. 6, to establish appropriate relationship with other national institutions involved in training, research, and development of technologies. And 7, to undertake any other activities appropriate for a University of Technology of the highest standard. Notwithstanding the foregoing laudable objectives, it is baffling to note that the Federal Universities of Technology are facing challenges of inadequate funding. The paucity of funds have compelled most of such universities to operate without strategic scientific technological centers, such as industrial development centers. The Federal Universities of Technology in Nigeria, unlike their counterparts in India and United States, do not enjoy any special grant. The funding model for disabling effect on the, the funding model has a disabling effect on the growth and development of the universities of technology because of the capital-intensive nature of science and technology programs. While the conventional universities offer 40-60% ratio of theory to practical-based curriculums, the federal universities of technology are supposed to offer 60-50% theory and practicals, requiring more capital funding for equipment and consumables. Similarly, the scope and content of their curriculum do not accommodate management technology and entrepreneurship, which are necessarily needed to address high rate of unemployment and over-reliance on white-collar jobs in this country. Against this background, the Federal Universities of Technology Act is proposed for amendment to address the challenge of underfunding and limited scope of curriculum to strengthen the universities for optimal service delivery. Objectives of the bill. The bill seeks to, 1, amend the Federal Universities of Technology Act, Cap. F23, Laws of the Federation 2004, to expand the scope of their curriculum to accommodate teaching of management technology and entrepreneurship and address emerging socio-economic challenges in Nigeria. 2, to expand the scope of funding for the universities through the establishment of a special fund to be administered by the Federal Ministry of Science and Technology to support conduct of research and innovation. And lastly, to strengthen the universities towards effective discharge of their statutory mandate. Conclusion. Mr. President, my highly respected, distinguished colleagues, I have considered it expedient to solicit your support for the expeditious passage of this bill into law. I thank you immensely for your kind attention. Thank you, sir.
A bill for an act to amend the Federal Universities of Technology Act, Cap. F23, Laws of the Federation of Nigeria 2004, and for other matters connected there with 2022 second reading taken, and the bill is referred to the Committee on Tertiary Institutions and Debt Fund for further legislative action to report by within 4 weeks.